Hello, welcome back to the Fancy Coin channel. So this is Kumadi, my name is Glenn, and in today we're looking at the Indonesian coins that were used in Indonesia before the country existed, and it was called the Dutch East Indies or Netherlands Indies, in which it is in Dutch, and they had a pretty basic coin from 1854. So this is a decimalised series. Before this, they issued the Gulden with the base coin as a duet. So this is a duet coin. It's pretty corroded. Issued in 17. I can't read the rest of the date. It's got VOC, so Dutch East India Company. We have the mint mark up the top, and we have the shield. Now on the back, this is the front of the coin. We have one of the coat of arms of a Dutch province. I think this is Utrecht. So, and it's got two lines on the side. But this has probably been lost in the ground for quite some time. Has minimal value, but it's just a good coin for a space filler. These cost about $10 each if they're in pretty good condition. So, in 1854, the Netherlands decimalised the currency in the Dutch East Indies. In the Netherlands itself, they decimalised roughly around 1830. I believe I need to look that up. Okay, I got a bit confused with the Belgium and the Netherlands. So the Netherlands decimalised in 1817. So this is pretty much nearly 40 years before they decimalised the currency in Indonesia. And Belgium issued their own coins in 1832 after they got independence from the Dutch. So these coins are all basic. Basically on one side you just have the coat of arms of the Netherlands, which is in here, the code. And then we have the crown, Netherlands Indies, the denomination. We have two mint marks. So one of them is where it's minted, and so this one has a dragon on this side, and that's the mint mark for Kopius Hoysima, so mint master of the Dutch Royal Mint from 1909 to 1933, and this one is the mint mark for the Dutch Royal Mint. So it's the current mint mark that they use now, and it's got a stick with two serpents on the side. So the Netherlands didn't issue coins every year. For this coin series, which was first issued 1914 and last issued 1945, so that's a 30-year period, they only issued 4 coins. So 1914, with 22 million, 1915 with 6 million, and this one 1920, 48 million. So really in this condition you're probably paying $5 to $10, and it's quite a nice coin. Now this is coin alignment like United States coins, so you need to flip it on top and bottom. The Dutch coins are also the same. Say we're the French. What about the Belgian coins? Belgian coins, I can't remember offhand, need to look at Numistar. They are also coin alignment. German coins are metal alignment, so they have different alignment. And this side has 2 scripts. So we have Malay in Jawi, so Arabic script, and we have Javanese, which has their own script, which is really beautiful. I reckon Indonesian should use this type of script. It's probably more suited to the actual language in the Latin script, but this is why these coins are actually quite nice. They have 3 different languages on them, and this one is the largest coin they issue for circulation. It is 31 millimeters in diameter, so going across. 12.5 grams of bronze, so it's 95. Actually, it says brass. 95% copper, 5% zinc, but it looks like bronze anyway. Only because it's toned. And the thickness is 2 millimeters. And I have 2 of these coins. This one's well circulated, so obviously been in circulation for 25-30 years. I'm not surprised it's in this condition. A lot of the coins you'll probably find in this condition. This is probably minimal value. Okay, so the smallest denomination we have the half a cent. we have the 1 cent, which they issued. These coins with this design, they issued 2 different varieties, which are the JOS script on the reverse is different. And for the 1 cent, they issued 3 different versions. 2 of them were, so this one's quite well circulated. 2 of them had this design, and the third one had the hole in the center. Now, why they issued a coin with the hole, I'm not too sure. Probably just to distinguish it between the 1/2 cent and the 2.5 cent, because the illiteracy rate would have been quite high. In 19, God, I can't remember. See, that's a problem with coin collecting. You have so many coins, you just forget a lot of detail about them. So in 1913 to 1922, they issued a 5 cent. So by the time the Indonesian occupation by Japan, I would say that might still be in circulation, might not be. Then they issued a 1/10 of a gulden, or 10 cent, through the whole time period to 19. And the last coins were issued in 1945 for all these coins. And the highest denomination that's regularly in circulation was the quarter gulden, or 25 cent. Now, they never issued a half gulden or 50 cent, and they only issued a 1 and 2.5 gulden in 1943, so it's debatable whether these were issued in Indonesia. I probably think that they were not, because of the Indonesian War of Independence. Okay, so if we look at the 1/2 cent, so this is quite a small coin. It's only 2.3 grams, 17 millimeters. It's not as small as the 10 cent, but as you can see, it's quite a nice design. And on the other side, the JOS script is more compact and looks a lot better than on the higher denominations. So the 1933 had a mintage of 20 million, so not really scarce. In this condition, probably about $5-10. And what would be the key date? 1939, 2 million. Still not a rare coin, but a key date is the lowest minted coin. Usually a pretty scarce coin as well. Then we've got the 1 cent. So we have the normal coin. Now I do have a better one, but I just didn't get it out. Then we have the one with the hole in it. And what's the difference between these two coins? Well, this one is 4 grams, this one's 4.7 grams. They took the coat of arms off it, but they kept the... Okay, so this coin is metal rotated, this one's coin rotated, so change of rotation. 1936, first year of issue, and once again they didn't issue coins every year. Now for 1916, you can look on Numistar. So it is about 23.5 millimeters in diameter. 1916, 16,440,000, not really scarce. The lowest mintage they had of these coins is 1926, 10 million, so really quite a common coin. And this one, which they issued up until 1945, we have dates from 1936 to 1939. They were issued in the Netherlands, and 1942 and 45 were issued or minted in the United States. So this one has a mintage of 52 million. And if you look at the S, so if you look at the S between, okay, I nearly dropped them all. Okay, so the top coin was one issued in the United States, see the S there? The fonts is different, and the ones issued in the Netherlands as a different type of font. So hopefully you can distinguish between the two different types of S's. Pretty easy. So it makes it a variety, but no one year has both varieties. And that one has the hole. Okay, then we have 1937, 120,400,000. 37, once again, pretty good. 1938 has a mintage 150 million. So it shouldn't be hard to actually get these in uncirculated grade. For 1939 had a mintage of 81,400,000. Okay, then we have 1942p, mintage of 100 million. 1942p again, and I believe this one might have a variety in the PD, but maybe I'll do another video on that. Another 1942p. Okay, then we got, okay, now 1942, that's the only coin you're going to get. 1945p. Now this one does have the variety in the mint markets, 335 million, so pretty common. Then we have the S, and we have the, okay, D. So the D mint market's a mintage of 102,500,000 plus a bit more. The D is mintage 133,800,000, so none of these are scarce. What you'll be looking for is errors. Now there are coins without the punch in the center, and probably, you know, like broad strike, ram strike, stuff like that. Anyway, on the back we have a better image, so we still have the Jawi and the Javanese, and we also have a flower. It looks like a lotus, so it could be an indication of Hinduism or Buddhism. I'm not too sure if Islam has adopted the lotus into their floral arrangement. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised because they love flowers. Anyway, these ones are probably, you know, probably about $1 or $2 each. Not really a scarce coin. Okay, then we have the 5 cent. So this is the only copper nickel coin they did issue, and it was only issued from 1913 to 22. It's 5 grams, 21 millimeters, and it has the crown up the top. It looks like we've got rice in the background with the date and the denomination. On the other side we have, okay, need a better coin. Okay, so this one looks like a design. Maybe it's a naga, I don't know, or a dragon. So we are looking at the head here, so I'm not too sure. Then we have Malay down there and Javanese up the top, and these were, all these coins are demonetized in 1952, and there's only 3 years that we issued for this coin. So we have, okay, let's go to the first one, 1913, and they had a mintage of 60 million, 1922, 40 million, 1921, should I say 40 million, 1922 had 20 million. So this is the lowest minted coin. You can see the condition of these coins are circulated. I have never seen a coin that's in pretty good condition for sale, and if you want to get one that's uncirculated, I've seen they cost about $500, so obviously not many survived uncirculated. And because they stopped issuing these coins in 1922, these would have seen quite a lot of circulation. Now I'm not too sure why the Netherlands didn't decide to just keep issuing these coins. I would say it's probably a financial thing, plus the Netherlands didn't really care about the Dutch East Indies. Okay, so the smallest coin I had in circulation is the 10 cent, which they did have a 1/20th, so a 5 cent silver, which is 30 millimeters. This one is 15 millimeters and 1.25 grams. The 1/20th of Gulden was only issued 1954, 55. Pretty hard to get, also expensive. And the quarter Gulden is 19 millimeters and 3.18 grams. And these are all 72% silver. So that means that the rest is copper. And with the 1/10th, so because the coin flan is small, it's actually a bit hard to put a design on, but they've done a pretty good job. So we have Philadelphian S mint mark, and we have the palm tree. Okay, so 1942 S has a mintage of 75 million, 1945 P mintage of 100 million. So pretty common, and the bullion value of this coin is about $1.60 in Australia. Then we have the highest silver coin they did issue in circulation. Has a bullion value of about $4. 1941 P has a mintage of about 35 million. The smallest mintage is 1941 S with 5 million, and the highest is 1945 S with 56 million. So once again, we have the coat of arms, and on this side is, I like this, it's more of, they use their imagination a bit more. So we have a solid disc of 7 rays, so each of these rays, and then in between the rays we have the Javanese script, and in the center we have the Malay. Okay, so that's basically the coins. If you wanted, these are all the coins that were issued in Indonesia from 1854 to 1945. So if you wanted to get a whole date set of these coins, the 1/20th of a gulden you're going to probably struggle to get, especially in high grade. With the quarter gulden, dates like 1883, 1891, which only have about 800,000, they either be expensive or almost impossible to get. So all in all, the lower base metal coins are probably not too hard to get. So I hope this helps you with your coin collecting. Let me know what you think of this series, if you have this coin, and also if you like this time period in Indonesian history. Thank you very much. Have an awesome coin and banknote collecting time, and take care.